Hi everyone, Ian from Avocado Property. I've come down to Cranleigh today to meet with Lee Glomé, your local bespoke estate agent. Lee?
Hi everyone, Lee Glomé here. Hope you're all having a great day.
It's been about a month now since you launched your business.
Yeah, give or take, it's absolutely flown by us.
And how have you found it? The property market's booming, but how have you found doing exactly what you're doing in the area?
Yeah, really good. I think, certainly for the first 4 or 5 weeks, it's been great. I've been really busy. I mean, the uptake from general public has been great in terms of what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's been going really well. So yeah, can't complain at all.
And how have you found kind of, I guess, the local public buying into the fact that it's your business, it's your family, it's your local area, you are the man about town here in terms of from the public's perspective. How have they found that personal service that you can offer them?
To be honest, everybody I've spoke to has loved it. It's brilliant. They love the fact that we don't turn up in suits. Yeah. They love the fact that I can give them that personal touch, from start to finish. It's from valuation to to exchange and completion. Whether it's me showing the property to the general public and doing every single viewings, and they've absolutely loved it. It's a really good response, and I think a very refreshing response as well from the public's perception.
I think that's the good thing about the brand and about your business and your level of experience is you meet with the client and they deal with you from start to finish, which
exactly.
is what we truly believe is the future of the way estate agents should be without any departments. How have you found doing all the marketing and getting the properties ready and really putting that fine level of attention and detail into each photo, each word that you write about? How have you found that side?
I've loved it. It's great. I mean, I'm very creative, and I've always loved being creative, and I think that's probably why I love this industry as well. But yeah, I mean, I think for me personally, the fact being that I'm giving every single property that I list, that extra bit of attention, making sure the details look absolutely spot on. What I'm writing is not the age old estate agency speak that we've been used to for the last sort of 15-20 years in this business. It's being creative and actually just talking about the property. We're selling lifestyles at the end of the day. Yes. And it's getting that across to the general public in our photos, in our marketing, in our Facebook advertising, all over social media. So yes, brilliant, loved it. It's absolutely excellent.
You said lifestyle, and I think it comes down to exactly that. For people when they're buying a property, it is a really emotional thing. I think whether it's family, your first time property, your downsizing, everything's dealt with emotions, and estate agency in how it's been for the last decade is very departmentalised and a bit robotic and figures, but the personal touch that you mentioned, the lifestyle element of things is great. How have you enjoyed getting back out there doing viewings, and I would imagine you've extracted some offers as well from these properties?
Love it. I mean, it's from my point of view, being an estate agent, I've always loved getting involved in everything, and running my own business now, I can do that. Gone are the days where us as managers or listers, we would just go out and we'd value houses, list properties, and that would be it. It was a job. It was very robotic, and viewings would come in and you'd pass them over to your negotiator or your weekender or whoever it is, and they do it, and then you deal with the offers that come in. For me, I love that personal interaction, building rapport with these clients, taking them through, the journey, building
advice.
Yeah, exactly. Giving them the advice and doing the deal. And I think for me personally, I've been able to get some decent offers on the properties that I've listed already, purely because I'm handling it.
Exactly.
They meet me. They've got my mobile number. They've got my email address. It's me. I'm then showing them around the property. They're negotiating with me, so you've got that continuity right the way through.
I had a client today actually call HQ that I picked up the phone that was asking for you, and I said, let me give you Lee's mobile number, and they said, is it okay to have his mobile? And I said, well, his mobile is his business. WhatsApp and text messages or however it comes through, it is your business. That personal service is massive.
And it's brilliant, and I'd always been very, very wary of giving my mobile number out when I'd worked for previous companies in the past, or when I was employed in the past. because you just don't want to take your work home with you. But when it's your own business, and that's, it's obviously completely different. But I think from a customer point of view, and that journey the customer's on, it's great that, you know, I can say to them, look, send me a WhatsApp, drop me an email, drop me a text, you know, I'll get back to you, you know, as soon as I can. And the amount of messages I'm sending, confirming viewings, that via text message or WhatsApp is brilliant, and it goes down really well with general public.
I find that as well, because the people have their hands full at the moment. They're either busy on calls or Zoom chats, or they've got a toddler in their arms, or whatever it may be. They're in the supermarket. No one can talk when you've got a mask on these days either. No. So just a WhatsApp, and then people get back to each other when they can. It's just a little bit of a game changer for how people can deal with estate agents.
And I think from the public's perception, they're so much more relaxed with us as well. You know, you know, even down to the point of it's highly, you know, it's there's gone of the formalities of, you know, Mr. and Mrs. You know, you're getting personal. It's almost as if we are building a relationship with that client, and you know, hopefully a long-standing relationship with that client. The fact being they've got my mobile number, they've got my email address, they feel comfortable around me to say, hi Lee, you know, can we do this or can we do that? Or you know, I had a client, you know, text me 3 or 4 times today because she was just asking loads of questions. She just kept saying, sorry Lee, I've got another question. It was like, no, don't worry, you fire them at me and I'll get the answers for you, and I come straight back. And they love it, absolutely love it.
I'd love to get people that are watching the video, actually, your feedback and your comments into it, because I think part of that was dropping the suit, I think. And obviously I'm the polar opposite. I'm wearing a pink hoodie, and that was our statement of let's get rid of the suit and go the opposite way. But typically, you know, we dress casually on appointments, but yet smart. And I think people find what you mentioned there, the word relaxed. I think people have found that when the suit's gone and the cheese is gone and that kind of direct sales puffy chest has gone, and it's just people and people, I think people have really enjoyed that. So areas wise, you know, if there's people watching locally, what areas are you kind of specialising? Because obviously as a business owner, your reach is a bit larger than the kind of front office.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously I live in Cranleigh. You know, I've lived in Cranleigh for over 3 years now. I've worked in Guildford for, you know, 4 or 5 years. So Guildford, Cranleigh, and the surrounding areas is my core patch. But you know, from my point of view, I'm happy to go, you know, where the business is. And you know, I've got a couple of properties over in Farnborough, one in Aldershot, a couple coming on market in Woking. So you know, from my perspective, I'll go wherever
Surrey kind of effectively as a county.
Surrey and certainly, you know, the borders immediately surrounding it, you know, I'm there.
And a quick recap then on digital marketing for people. So we're doing the personal stuff very differently, but your digital marketing skills in terms of how people's property actually gets marketed differently to a high street agent. Just a recap on how you're promoting properties online at the moment.
It's you know, for me it's completely different to obviously what we've been used to, again, for the, you know, the last 15-20 years, where it's been very robotic. You know, we can be creative, but you know, advertising clients' properties on Facebook and Instagram is
with video.
It is great, and yeah, people absolutely love the video. You know, albeit it's only sort of a minute long, you know, just over a short clip of a property. The response I've had from clients, you know, not only vendors but, you know, people who are viewing properties, you know, have said it's absolutely brilliant. They love it, and we're getting loads. I get loads of inquiries from Facebook. You know, and I think that's the big thing. You know, we've got obviously all the portal websites that, you know, that every single estate agent you know, advertises on. But the fact being, we can, you know, incorporate with Instagram, Facebook, you know, and actually do a targeted, you know, marketing campaign for our clients is great.
It's just a move on from the last decade. Everyone's Zoopla, Rightmove. We do the same, but it's kind of, there's another layer, another string to the bow.
Exactly.
So if people haven't managed to sell and they've been on with a classic high street agent, and you know, they've got 7 or 8 nice photos on Rightmove and that's not really pulling it in, then that promo video and the Facebook targeting and the digital stuff with Instagram, it works, because we've seen the evidence of it with the deals and the offers and the viewings.
Exactly, and yeah, you know, you're the same. You'll get the amount of inquiries that come through Facebook and Instagram is, to be honest, it's really, really surprising. You know, I always thought there would, you know, it would definitely get a lot of traction, but not as much traction as I thought. You know, probably I get as many inquiries through Facebook as I do from Rightmove and Zoopla combined. Which is excellent and shows it's working.
And in terms of people contacting you, because I think one of your neighbours is about to start bringing their tractor over in the local field and cut the grass, so we'll wrap the video up.
Yeah, they can do mine in a minute as well.
What's the best contact details for you? Mobile, email for the guys?
So mobile number is 078 948 67325 and my email address is lee@avocadosurrey.co.uk. Give me a call.
Excellent stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Take care. Cheers, guys.